I want to really urge everyone listening to this, please keep saving silver and copper out of available supply. Save silver and copper from the cunning men, the bankers. All wars are bankers' wars. Save silver and copper from the cunning men, the bankers, from putting it into munitions and computer military assets that are going to kill people. The more silver that we take out of available supply, the less munitions and the less people are going to die. You can save lives by saving silver, because there is now an extreme shortage of silver. It's needed to make these harmful weapons, bombs and military assets that are killing people. The more we save out of available supply, the more lives will be saved. It will be very soon, it will be clear that there's an extreme shortage of silver and copper, and they cannot make enough arms to keep killing people. This is how we protest the war if you don't agree with the war. It's crazy now that even Ukraine is supplying America with armaments. It's stuff that came from America to start with, went to Ukraine. Now America says we need it back, we're so desperate. But they have factories in absolute overtime. Drop everything, take on more manpower, create currency, create trillions and trillions of promissory notes, paper and digital, dollars, pounds, euros, whatever it takes to keep making munitions, double speed, to refill all of the stockpiles that are getting depleted. This is depleting the last of the silver and the copper. These advanced military assets cannot be made so advanced without using a lot of silver and copper, and we're running out. And it's not being talked about, but I have information to show that silver and copper are in extreme shortages, and there's no doubt about it, in the future demand will exceed supply to such an extent that certain ones cannot get any. It's just not there. It has to go. Military is a priority on all sides, all countries who want to replenish their depleted stockpiles of munitions. This is happening all over the place now. The demand for silver and copper is huge. And what you can do, if you hate these weapon systems killing people, you can save silver and copper. We used to say save silver and copper, save, like savings, but you're saving it from damaging the earth by being put into industry, all the industrial uses, and that would have caused an amazing shortage. And what a good thing you're doing for our planet Earth by saving silver and copper from the cunning men trashing it away in industry and ending on landfill. But far more important than that is to save silver and copper from the cunning men, the bankers, putting it into munitions and killing people. You can save lives by saving silver and copper. Silver and gold are money in and of themselves. Both silver and gold are also used in industry. Gold not so much, and it's always recovered, but silver's used extensively in industrial applications. Copper also has thousands of years history being used as money, and it is a lot more used in industrial applications. But these are the trimetallic standard: gold, silver and copper. There's no shortage of gold. There is no shortage. Hardly any is used in industrial applications, and it's always recovered. Silver and copper are used extensively, and they're better than gold in every way: electrical conductivity, thermal conductivity, light reflectivity, all these ones. Silver and copper are needed. Silver is the best, number one. For military applications, it has to be the best. And silver has thousands of years of money, history, as used as money. And this monetary cycle that has repeated all through history goes from stage one, which is after stage three and the chaos of the cycle repeating last time. Emerging from the ashes is stage one. New promissory notes or banknotes that are convertible for gold and silver. This way you can get confidence in it because you can convert it, and people can be sure that they cannot create more promissory notes than they have gold and silver to convert it for. So that if everyone all at the same time goes and converts their promissory notes, there is enough gold and silver. There's not more promissory notes created. That is honest. That is stage one. You get confidence in the promissory notes. Then the cunning men realize, we've got confidence in these promissory notes. We can just expand the supply a little bit and nobody will notice. As long as not everyone at the same time comes and converts all the promissory notes at the same time, they'll get away with it. And then they can double the amount of promissory notes. They can create wealth out of thin air by expanding the supply of promissory notes. Then they have to go to stage two, suspend convertibility of these promissory notes because they're just too plentiful compared to how much gold and silver they've got. And then what always happens is then they expand the supply exponentially. Massive expansion supply of banknotes, both paper and digital these days. That is happening. And they're expanding the supply by such a fierce, tremendous amount now to pay for the war effort that it's going to bring stage three to an end sooner. After the end of 2025, we went into stage three, where gold and silver start to revalue up to account for all the banknotes, the promissory notes that have been added to supply since the last time the cycle repeated. And then we get the chaos, the war. People won't know what to use as a medium of exchange. The promissory notes go to their true value, which is nothing. Gold and silver become very, very valuable and very sought after. And there's a few attempts to rejigger the system with, this time around, it will be new central bank digital currency units. There'll be no confidence in it. People will just get rid of it and try and buy gold and silver with it, which will be made illegal. There'll be a black market. And then they'll have to go back to stage one. As always happens, they have to go back to stage one, which is a new currency promissory note system that is convertible for gold and silver. And if they do that, there would be confidence in it. And in time, they'll go to stage two once confidence is gained in the new promissory note system. The good news is you can write promissory notes. People often say to me, look, I want to keep taking silver and copper out of available supply, but I just don't have the funds, the cost of living crisis. There's queues around the fuel stations now, people worried about the price of fuel and energy going up. There's panic buying at supermarkets. They haven't got any funds left to keep taking silver and copper. Well, listen, you can expand the currency supply or the promissory note supply yourself. I can help you. Send me an email. Email's in the description below. I can help you. You need to take out an unsecured personal loan, anything up to £30,000, and my team can help you with. Either me or someone in my team. Over 30,000 is a different ballgame altogether. It's a lot more difficult, not a lot less straightforward, but under 30,000, whatever you can get. Some people start off with 2,000, 7,000, something like that, or 13,000. Go for an unsecured personal loan. You can go to any of these comparison websites, choose. There's new financial institutions springing up all the time. You choose one. It could be blue, yellow, green loans or whatever, some stupid name. They're just springing up all the time. And this new lending institution, you apply for a loan for whatever you can get, the maximum you can get. If it was £10,000 for easy figures. Now, the loan is agreed. Yes, you want to go for it. You create those funds out of thin air. That £10,000 sterling appears in your bank account. It's not transferred to your account from somewhere else. No, it didn't come from somewhere. It came from thin air. You created that £10,000. And then you write a promissory note and a cover letter, which I can provide for you, that says, thank you very much. I do not want this £10,000 anymore. I would like to cancel the loan agreement within the 14-day cooling off period. Please find enclosed the £10,000 in cash, which is a promissory note. And you write a promissory note that says, I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £9,995, and you attach a £5 note around the bottom left-hand corner. Underneath that £5 note, we put a tracking device. It's the same size as a credit card. If you fully charge it up, it will last 5 months, roughly. And you laminate it all together. I'll teach you how to do it correctly. You paid for it in cash. You're going to get a letter back from a low-level individual. Sorry, we don't accept promissory notes. They always say something along those lines. Now you've reached a civil dispute. You say you've paid it in cash. Whether they sent it back to you, whether they've kept it, we can see with the tracking devices, a lot of these go to one of the head offices in London or Birmingham or somewhere like that. We can see where these promissory notes are going. And you've reached a civil dispute now. You're saying you've paid it in cash. Now they're saying you haven't. Now you've got to go on your Experian credit file and raise a dispute. If they've still got it marked as in default. You say, this is incorrect. I have paid it in cash. I can prove it. I paid it on this day in cash. And either they're going to say what you paid is not cash, but it is cash. Cash is trash. It's just promissory notes. Or they might try and say, no, you didn't pay in cash. Well, if you want to go to court and debate this, let's go to court and debate it. But they never do. They just want to bluff and say, sorry, we don't accept. That's not a recognised form of payment. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what you say. This is the system. This is cash. Or they might say to you, so when are you going to pay it? Okay, you've given me this note. I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £9,995. When are you going to pay it? And you say, that's a very good question. Yes, I would also like to know the answer to that question. I cannot speak for the Bank of England. I didn't design the system. Our promissory notes say, I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £5 or whatever it is, in the same like manner and form as would be the Bank of England at the time of payment. So, however, the Bank of England will honour their promissory notes, the 5, 10, 20 and 50. We will honour ours in the same way. How will they honour it? Time will tell. I've given everybody, all my clients who does a consultation with me, I give them a personal guarantee that the Bank of England cannot fulfill all their promises and all their promissory notes, of which there are hundreds of trillions now, paper and digital in supply, and it's expanding rapidly with silver. They cannot, every £5 note, they cannot honour that promise with £5 of sterling silver. The reason I can be so confident of this, there's only 60 billion ounces of silver. 60 billion ounces, that's like 3.9 or something pounds. How many ounces in a pound? Troy ounces is slightly different to flour ounces. So let's just say a few billion pounds in weight of silver has all that's ever been mined in all of history. Only 1% of that, or less than 1% of that 60 billion ounce, or 3 or 4 billion pounds, is left in available supply. And in fact, it's a lot less than that. It might be 0.1 or 0.2% of that 60 billion ounces left in available supply. Where is the rest of that 60 billion ounce? It's all scattered around landfill. It's been blown up in missiles. It's been used up in silo pits, and it's been used up or lost or degraded. I mean, the ones from ancient Egypt is all so old now, it's brittle and degraded, leached away into the earth and sea. Gold lasts forever. Gold does not leach away into the earth and sea. So there's no way the Bank of England can honour all their promises with physical silver, because there's just not enough left available. And that last 1% of the 60 billion ounces that has been mined is all getting used up at such a rapid rate now with advanced technology in military assets that are getting blown up every day. And I think the way to bring this to an end is to keep taking silver out of available supply. There's plenty of silver left to be mined. There's some large deposits of silver, but all the easy to get to stuff has been got to first, purposely leaving the difficult, expensive stuff to get to. So if you haven't got funds to keep buying silver and copper, I can help you do a self-liquidating loan to self-liquidate it with a promissory note and buy silver and copper. After that, I say think about being prepared. I'm a prepper, but I'm a level 50 prepper. It means not extreme. Wherever you are, whatever situation you're in, be prepared. There might come a day where you turn on the tap and no water comes out, or it's unsafe to drink. Have water filters. I have a downpipe collecting rainwater into water storage, and I store water. Reasonable. Don't go over the top. When it comes to food, have a certain amount of food supply. Every time you go shopping, don't panic, don't go crazy, but just keep buying long life foods. There's lots of tinned foods, all sorts. You can get tinned fruit, tinned veg, tinned meat, tinned soup, loads of nice tinned food, and this will last a long time past its sell by date, its use by date. As long as the seal remains intact, that will keep you alive if you've got no other food. Just have a reasonable storage of that. Don't go crazy, a reasonable storage. If you've been doing it for years like I have, start eating up the old stuff first. Every time you replace the new one, rotate it and eat the oldest ones first. And keep a reasonable supply of food storage. I think have solar panels and a battery pack. They're very cheap, very easy. You can buy them for so cheap now from Amazon. Have a couple of fold-out solar panels, couple of nice portable battery packs. That's not essential. Food and water are essential. But if there's no electricity, I also have a wood-burning stove. Have a nice wood-burning stove with a chimney for heating, boiling water, bathing, washing. It's not essential as food and water is, but it is a nice thing to have because gas prices are absolutely going to skyrocket now with the shortages. And after that, you've got your food, you've got your water sorted out. But I think be prepared. Like my picture on my channel is a blow dart gun, because me and the kids, we love going blow dart hunting for squirrels and pigeons. I want to be self-reliant. At the moment, we only do it for feeding the dog. We don't buy dog food, we just go hunting for dog food, and the dog's very happy. But there might come a time when all our emergency preps have gone and food is very scarce or very expensive. Maybe we'll go hunting for food for humans. I don't think it'll come to that myself, but at the moment, it's very good to go hunting for dog food. Think about that. If you've got pets, can you provide food for the pets if there's shortages and very expensive? I think be level-headed. Don't go over the top. I'm a prepper, and when people think of prep, oh, you're a doomsday prepper, you're expecting really bad things to happen. Well, no, I'm only expecting the bad things that are happening now to continue. That's what I'm prepping for. And I'm prepping for the end of stage 3 of the monetary cycle. When that happens, there's going to be chaos war, which is starting now. It's going to get worse. The answer is be prepared, food, water, security, and take silver and copper out of available supply. If you'd like to do a paid consultation with me, my email's in the description below. I'm looking forward to speaking to you.